Good morning. We have got a Classic 350 here. The problem with it is not starting. Let's have a look. What's the symptoms and how are we going to fix this? So you can hear the starter is whirring, but it is not giving power to the starter clutch. So when this happens, that means there is battery, there is power. Power is coming to the starter, but the starter is not able to rotate the Sprag clutch or the starter clutch. So most of the time this happens when the one-way clutch or the Sprag clutch bearing goes bad. Okay, so let's open this side up, then I'm gonna show you what's the real issue. Let's go. So to start, look at this side of the engine. What we need to do is to first drain the oil, which I'm doing now. Second, we have to remove the shifter. The shifter comes off. We put this back. Okay. Next, we have to undo the clutch cable. So we have loosened this up, it just comes off. Now what we need to do is to remove all these 8 mm bolts so the side cover can come off. Okay, just removing these bolts, I'm putting in this so it's easier for me to identify and put it back later, because some of them are different lengths. It's always nice to know where each one goes back. Just going to pull this. I need to loosen this because this has deformed from the last ride. Fell off, the bike fell off and then it went up, so it's hitting here. So I need to loosen this. Okay, let's pull this off gently. There you go. Now let's try to start and then see what's happening here in this starter. Watch here. See that? The starter motor is actually working. It's trying to rotate this one, but the bearing there is Syrah. It's actually a one-way bearing. It should only be moving one side. This case, it's already gone, so it is keep rotating on one side without engaging on this side. So basically we have to change this part. Sometimes you can also change only the bearing if this one is still in good condition. It's a little bit expensive to change the whole thing, but I always suggest to change the whole thing, because sometimes if it creates some grooves inside here, then you won't be able to use the bearing for very long. It will also give way after some time. So we need to disassemble this and put a new one in. To do that, first we have to remove the load from this chain by loosening up this chain tensioner. That's the next job. Okay, see, that's the chain tensioner for Classic 350 and 500. So we will keep it away and have a look at this one now. It's now loose, so I can remove this easily, not under load anymore. So now we will remove this bolt. Okay, that bolt comes off. There is a spacer in there, have to be careful. Okay, we have to remove the clutch so everything can come off, because now it doesn't want to release it. When we pull it, it's getting stuck. So I have to remove the clutch basket also. Okay, so I have removed the center nut from the clutch basket. Now I can slowly pull the clutch out also, and this one. That way I'm able to release the Sprag clutch from the system. Okay, now on, this is the old one. What I have here is the new one. This is the new one. So I'm going to show you what's the difference. You see this one, I can rotate in this way, but I cannot rotate the other way. Only one way. See? But this is the old one. Now you can see this one rotates on both sides. So that's not good. Now let's feed this back into the bike. So it goes in here. Okay, and then goes into the main shaft. Okay, that's already in a little bit. Just have to, yeah. This also go in. This also go in. So now we all have to do is to put these two bolts back in and tighten. Okay. And then after that we will try to start. Ito muna tayo. Okay, the chain tensioner is not yet put in place, but we can still try to start. Let's try. So it starts, the bike starts. I just turned it off because the bike does not have oil in it. We already removed the oil, right? So I don't want to keep running, but it's work as it's expected to. Now the bearing is changed. Actually the whole Sprag clutch, this is called the Sprag clutch. The whole assembly is changed. Bike is back to starting as usual. So now all I need to do is to put back this auto chain tensioner. This one goes back in place. This has already an O-ring in there, so no need to put another gasket. Just gonna go back right there and then close it up. The clutch bearing goes in. Now we just have to put a gasket on it and then close it up. I'm gonna get the gasket now. I put the gasket in place. Now this thing just slides in through the gear shifter face and then just align. Make sure the gasket is in place. The engine cover is already back on. Now we're gonna put the shifter. Okay. That's the foot peg bolt. Goes in. Okay. Time to pour new oil. For every oil change, we are using about 2.4 liters for this engine. This is classic UCE. Since I opened the engine on the other side, there is more loss of oil, so I'm putting 2.5, 100 ml extra. We filled up the oil already. Okay, now the moment of truth. Okay, we have already fixed the Sprag clutch. I put new oil, everything is closed up. Now we need to check in actual if my job was a successful one. Okay, so we're gonna start the bike now. Neutral. Yeah, it starts. One click, it starts. Let's try one more time. Yay! Okay, that's done. Sprag clutch replacement for Classic 350 UCE engine, the older models. The odometer reading on this bike is now at 43,000 kilometers. So once your bike is around that, you can expect a problem like this coming your way. Thank you.